Hello, me mateys! Vuvi Yaloovie here, climbing up the ranked doubles ladder in hopes to become the #1 Alcremie player. Am I right, me mateys? What was that? Very... Oh no. Oh dear, very good. So today I wanted to give another go for Mega Audino, and I'm bringing back an old strategy I used back in Season 1 with Choice Scarf Basculegion on the female variant. Now this, I wanted to see how it works here in this season because, well, a lot of things have kind of changed, and no longer are we running into like a lot of Charizard Ys, right? So I wanted to see how well it stacks up, right? And then for this one, I think bringing back Snorlax would be very nice. That high special defense, if Basculegion gets left alone, should be very nice for Snorlax to take those serves if we get into that situation, right? So again, the plan is going to be Basculegion with serve shenanigans onto our Vaporeon, who will just nicely absorb all of that water damage, right? Water absorb, no need to worry, me mateys, and then going to have Audino and a friend to finish off their team. Unless if we don't need to lead Basculegion and Vaporeon for whatever reason, right? If they have like their own water absorb user, maybe this is a little bit more problematic. We still got to be careful of special defensive threats. Just those that can set up like screens too. That's also a little bit more problematic against this, because with the existence of Grimmsnarl, I think this might not go as good as it went in the first season, right? And I'm going to check Basculegion's moves here just to make sure that there might be... I don't think there is a move to get past screens, or we do have Psychic Fangs, but we need to switch out, right? I don't think it's worth it, but I don't usually click Hydro Pump anyway, so I'm gonna go for it anyway, see how we do, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, right? That's all good, me mateys, very good. And so I still believe in Heat Crash Snorlax over Rock Slide. Maybe we could get away with Rock Slide because a Rock Slide from Snorlax is a little bit better for the Charizard Y matchup. Although I think against two water types, especially Choice Scarf Basculegion, Surf and Scald is still going to hit like a truck, even under Sun. It might not do as much as I'm thinking, but let's see, ground coverage. Well, if we've already got ground coverage on Snorlax when we have Mudsdale, I think going Rock Slide on Snorlax might be a bit handy. Let's see, what could be the problem with this? Rock types, Steelix. Steelix can be handled by Vaporeon, so I think this is fine. Yeah. And if it comes down to it, then I'll just find out the hard way, right, me mateys? Alright, very good. Nice and simple video today, me mateys. Alright, let's see how we go with this. There's no need to put on last respects even on female Basculegion. Considering we're running modest anyway, I don't think it's quite worth it. Or timid. Considering we're running timid, it's not quite worth it. Maybe if we were running something like, not quite, but like something to reduce the defenses and then not reduce the attack as much, or even serious nature, right? And then here we go. This looks like, I want to see how we do into the Sun matchup. Should be interesting to see, even though it'd probably be better off just lead Snorlax, right? Because they're going to lead Charizard Ceruledge. Maybe for the Snorlax, or they're probably considering about the Mudsdale, right? I suspect you still want speed control, so you might lead the Winds. and Charizard. So I think it's probably nice to just go for Basculegion Vaporeon anyway. I want to see how it does, and then Snorlax and Audino should be able to do a decent amount into the rest of their team. We're still rocking the Thunderbolt on Audino, so Wave Crash into Sun won't do that much to us. Yeah, and they can't last respects Audino, so that's very good. So this should be okay. So let's see how we go with this. I'm suspecting Whimsicott Charizard if they respect the Choice Scarf Basculegion, right? Let's see what they do. Whims and Tsareena. So they leave their Grass Core. That's very good. Okay. Trop Kick's gonna feel a little bit worse for wear, but that's okay. What I can do, I can probably just go for Icy Wind and Ice Beam, right? They might want to go for, a Trop Kick into the Vaporeon, right? Since that seems like what would happen in this situation. But I kind of want to see if they do want their speed control, right? They should. They should. So I'm going to march into my doom and just annihilate this Tsareena. If we can, anyway. Yep, they do correctly go for Tailwind, so very good. Are they Choice Scarf on their Tsareena, or are they just normal? Oh! Sunny Day, okay. Hey, we'll take a free turn of Ice-type damage, right? So, Icy Wind. That's pretty decent damage, all things considered. And then just a raw Ice Beam. This is what you get for leaving Vaporeon on the field. Okay, very good. Now that we got away with that, I think switching out is very nice for us. We can go for another Icy Wind. And then I think we might be faster, so going for Audino now seems pretty fine. At Tailwind, I think we can still get away with... Oh, it's Charizard X, isn't it? Okay. Or it could be Mega Venusaur too. I still think getting the speed drop is okay in this situation, even if we're getting up... Even if we're getting up the Trick Room. Yeah. At -1, they can't underspeed Audino, so that's okay. So now we just go into Snorlax. And then Mega Evolve Trick Room. The only issue is if they decide to sleep powder the Audino, so we're just going to have to risk the Sludge Bomb as well. I don't want to take a Weather Ball to the face on base Audino. Okay, so it's Charizard and White, so Venusaur's not that bad then. We can still Icy Wind and Ice Beam it. Okay, so do they Sludge Bomb the Audino? Because I don't think Giga Drain Weather Ball gets the Audino, Mega Audino, but Sludge Bomb and Weather Ball will. So let's see what they go for here. Oh, they do Sludge Bomb, very good. So that will probably just mean no Trick Room then. That's still okay. Double Edge can get the Charizard. Oh, what if they Solar Beam the other slot? Oh, we have a chance, me mateys, we have a chance. Oh, very good. And that's going to do a respectable amount. Alright, very good. Because we're running max defense on the Snorlax. We're not prioritizing, we're just prioritizing the physical matchups. So I think we can either go for a double edge onto this Charizard. We're pretty free for any option, right? I think just getting rid of the Venusaur should be okay, right? Heat Crash is very good into this slot. You probably just want to protect though. So Life Duty Audino it is, me mateys. So very good, very good. This should prevent Audino from fainting this turn. And yep, very good. Unless if they Weather Ball a slot, right? I don't think they will, but you never know. So this should make us survive the heat wave, unless if it's a critical hit. And, oh, they weather ball that slot. Oh, I don't think they know we get thick fat, because that's not going to do much damage at all. Oh. Okay, now we do need to... Actually, no. I got Snorlax on the field. I was going to say, the -1 speed shouldn't affect us at all. Alright. In this situation, I can just go for another Life Dew and then just double edge. If you drop kick the Snorlax, yeah, that's okay. But Heat Crash will just get your Tsareena and the Whimsicott at -1. -2 might be a different story, but this should be okay. In an actual fact, I think going for Rock Slide is a bit better here. If we miss, that's okay. Oh, Tsareena protects. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, Rock Slide should handle the Charizard then. Unless if it misses, of course. You never know. We did miss. I've missed a lot of 90% accurate moves before me, mateys. Very good. So Charizard just goes down. Not too bad, not too bad. And now, yeah, I think that should be very nice for the rest of my team now. Even if Snorlax and Audino goes down, we still have the Ice Beam combo. We just need Trick Room up for a guaranteed win, right? Yeah, so since Tsareena's definitely protected, if they can go for a double, that's okay too. And we're just going on life duty. Very good, me mateys. Not too bad of a start. It's still not over. They can still pull out a win. They just need to prioritize the Snorlax, so we have to bring out a water type, right? Whimsicott doesn't have the damage potential for it, but yeah, losing the Tsareena pretty much seals the deal. So very good, me mateys. And then what would they have on this Whimsicott as a damaging move? Probably Moonblast, right? Yeah, very good. And as you can see, yep, that's life doable, right? Life doable. Oh no, me mateys. Oh, created another saying for Audino. Oh, very good. So, very good. We'll just double edge and then go from there. Very good of my opponent to stick it through. Always good to try for an out sometimes, right? You never know when your opponent might make a critical mistake that you can take over, right? Oh, never mind, they just chose the forfeit anyway. Oh dear me, mateys. Alright, that's alright. Still, I still believe in the fact that if you forfeit, you always lose 100% of the time, right? Still, even, it might seem like stubborn to more experienced players, especially if you know the outcome of the battle, but it's still worth trying in my opinion, because if you don't have the experience, if the opposing player is really skilled, right, and just knows what you're going to do, seeing what they're doing is still worth it, right? If they use the correct moves on you, then you can sort of get grasp on what sort of plays are they making. Are they making aggressive plays, defensive plays, or even supportive plays on some of their Pokemon, right? Okay, so we've got a Mega Charizard Y. Or it could be, we've got 3 Megas on the other team, but I think all of them just go down to Vaporeon. Except for Charizard Y, which is a little bit more problematic. So they probably want Sun, and this is a good chance for me to try out the Water Core. That's what I'm kind of after anyway, and then Rock Slide should be able to handle the rest. The only issue is the Metagross. And for that reason, I'll go the Mudsdale. We still have Rock Slide on Mudsdale too, so Mudsdale should be fine. A problem with this is Ceaseless Edge and the Hisuian Samurott in general. Because Dual Water can't really deal with the Samurott, but we can take out its opposing threat, I suppose, its partner. We're just gonna have to be careful of that. I know this might not work into Samurott and Whimsicott, but we'll go for it. See how it works. I'm gonna force it in anyway. Alright, let's see how we do. So against this, you probably want Samurott, Whimsicott, or Samurott and a friend. Samurott Metagross can work too. Yeah, Samurott Whimsicott. So my opponent knows that the Water Core is probably going to do it for them, right? So very good. Let's see how it works into this. Now, in my case, you probably just want to, what was the dark move that Samurott gets? Night Slash? I can't remember, but Ceaseless Edge was a rock move, wasn't it? No, that's the other one, Stone X. Okay, no, Ceaseless Edge is the dark move. I think going into Audino is just fine then. And then, Calm Mind. Right? Unless they Ceaseless Edge the Vaporeon. I don't want to get Encored, so I will just Ice Beam the Whimsicott. So it should be Ceaseless Edge into the Audino slot, or the Basculegion slot, right? Yep. Yeah, Spikes is going to feel a little bit worse for wear, but that's okay. That's life doable. Oh no. Okay, a lot of damage into this Whimsicott, and if we can burn the Samurott, that'd be even better. And that's exactly what I'm going to try for. So now should be like a Sacred Sword into the Audino slot if you don't know it Mega Evolves. Or if you do know it Mega Evolves, you probably just want another Ceaseless Edge into this, into the Vaporeon. Just double up into it, right? So that recovers a lot, which is unfortunate. And Sacred Sword, so they didn't know that Audino can Mega Evolve. That's alright. Alright, do we get the burn? Oh, we get the burn, me mateys. Oh, very good. Skull Vaporeon. Oh no, me mateys. Okay. So because that happened, I think we can just go for go on Life Duty and then just Ice Beam this Whimsicott. Very good, me mateys. Alright. The next thing for my enemy team is probably going to Mega Metagross if you have it on the Whimsicott. Or on the Samurott since you're burned, right? So this should be okay. I think the main thing to do, like to learn with a Mega Audino team, is try and go past the tier of... try and go into Master Ball as fast as possible, right? So your opponent knows what to expect from Trick Room. And then, like, that's where you should do your learning, right? In Ultra Ball and below, probably what would be better is to try and, like, learn the offensive options, right? Because people are still going for their Tailwind and then other moves, right? Speed control is still the priority in Ultra Ball, but, like, it's not... Some Pokemon might not be seen as much, right? Like Audino, for example, and yeah, something to consider, me mateys, anyway. Alright, so let's see if they did bring in the Mega Metagross. It's got to be either Mega Metagross or I suspect Mega Charizard. You're probably hesitating if you brought in Mega Charizard for your Samurott, but I don't think the water coverage even matters in this matchup. Yeah. And now that your Tailwind's gone, Choice Scarf Basculegion can roam free again, and we can go for probably just Shadow Ball. Oh yeah, definitely Shadow Ball. In this situation, I still go for... Ooh, how many... Oh, Trick Room lasts 3 turns. Okay. We might lose the Audino for this, but that's okay. They just want their Ceaseless Edge now. If we feint the Samurott, that's okay too. If we don't, then we just have to deal with Spikes for the rest of the game. And I think going for a Calm Mind onto the Vaporeon's okay here. So we're gonna lose Audino for this, but I think that's okay. Okay, they lose Samurott, so no more spikes. Now it might be a little bit bad if we lose Audino, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, me mateys. Psychic Fangs will hurt the Vaporeon, but let's see what they choose. Yep, they go for the Iron Head, so very good. Okay, now we can go for, I believe Mudsdale I should have put in Mudsdale. Oh, if I didn't put in Mudsdale, that's okay too. Alright, let's see what we got. Game, please! Alright, I don't know what's going on here, me mateys, but I'll skip through it. The forfeit sign's still there, so that doesn't mean they forfeited, it's just laggy. I don't like it. I don't like it, me mateys. I'm very afraid. Oh no. What's going on? Oh no. Please. Please, game, I know you didn't want to do this to me. No. Oh dear. Oh no, that's my internet, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, that's my internet. Oh, very good, me mateys. That's so unfortunate. No, that's my internet. Okay, well, I think that's just a loss then. Oh no. That's alright. So, very unfortunate, and I'll just end it there, and then go back on when I have resumed connection, right? Oh well, we take those losses on the chin anyway, so let's continue going. Hopefully it should be a bit better now, but, well, if it goes out again, then I'll just have to cut the video here then. So let's hope for a bit of a better outcome this time. Alright, Rain Archaludon. Very good. Okay, so with Sableye. Okay, so we're not really good into Archaludon with Basculegion. Especially if they just decide to Electro Shot, right? Let's see. I think you always lead Basculegion. No, not Basculegion. I think you always lead the Archaludon, and if you want, you have Pelipper or Sableye. I think Sableye might be a bit better, and have Venusaur and Swampert in the back. Okay, so considering that, I think I want Alcremie Audino here. Either that or Alcremie Basculegion. I'll try Basculegion anyway. Shadow Ball into the... Oh, no. I think I want Trick Room, right? Yeah. And then Ooh, yeah, Snorlax's still good here. Let's go for Snorlax and Vaporeon. Yeah, that should be okay. It's gonna feel a little bit bad into their Basculegion, but we'll see how we go with this. Oh, I still have my win streak. Oh, this is just because I disconnected last game because the internet went out. Oh no. Okay. Archaludon Sableye. A raw Flash Cannon can't get us here, so I think I'm always fine to Dazzling Gleam here. Mega the Audino, and even if you do fake out us, still going for the Trick Room's always nice in this situation. I just don't want to take a Flash Cannon to the face on Audino if that's the case. So not Megaing this turn, and then Mega the next turn. Yeah. So it is Rain Dance Electro Shot. Okay, I should have Megaed. That's alright. So no Fake Out, so we didn't need to worry about that. And then Electro Shot, probably for the Alcremie. So we're pretty much relying on Alcremie to get a potential 3-hit KO here. So we won't faint to 1, but the next one will faint us. It's Roselli Berry on the Sableye, which is expected, so no... Probably no, actually, probably would be screens, right? Okay, yeah, 3-hit KO. So it's a standard Archelodon set with the special defense investment. Alright. We don't need to worry about Encore from Sableye because of our Alcremie. But yeah, I think going Alluring Voice for this matchup is a little bit better, right? We'll Life Dew just in case. But yeah, I think a Flash Cannon can take out the Alcremie from this position. We do have Snorlax, but the unfortunate thing is that they will be stamina boosted. So I think we just go for the Life Dew and see how we can do from there. Yeah, because the Archelodon's just going to take us out from here. Okay, so they're going for Protect. They probably want to Encore us, right? Yeah, well, we have Alcremie, so we're pretty fine for that. So Alcremie will live for another day. But now they get in their Mega Swampert, right? Even still, I think you still go for a move into the Alcremie, because the Archelodon's just so problematic, right? I can't really switch in Vaporeon at the moment, especially with the Venusaur too now. Sludge Bomb's still gonna feel a little bit worse for wear. Let's see. We could Mystical Fire the Archelodon, but we're still liable to Sludge Bombs, right? I think just Dazzling Gleaming, and then another Life Dew should allow us to survive the Sludge Bomb, or a Flash Cannon. Or maybe not a Flash Cannon, but definitely another Electro Shot. Yeah. Either that or we could let Alcremie go down and protect the Audino. I think that's what I'll do. Oh, it's Mega Venusaur. Oh, maybe we do need Snorlax for that. Oh, Double Edge. Yeah, so protecting the Audino is actually the really good play here. So very good. That's still... it's not quite in range for Ice Beam to KO. But yeah, I think we might need to... we're probably just going to go down to this Archelodon. Okay. Oh, and they Electro Shot too. Yeah. Yeah, this is the main problem with my team in this situation. So, Poison types are still very good against me, so what I might do, I might prioritize the Venusaur in this situation. It's going to feel a little bit bad into Archelodon, but I think now I still go for the Thunderbolt into the... I think Thunderbolt into the Venusaur is okay. Go for the Archelodon. Yeah, protect the Archelodon, but we don't have anything into the Archelodon, so yeah. Nice Double Edge. Very good. Okay, now it's just a Sludge Bomb onto the Audino, right? Yep, we should survive one. Very good. And now we just Life Dew on the last turn, or we could switch out into Vaporeon. You probably protect your Venusaur this turn. And then Electro Shot this Snorlax, right? It's very risky, but I have to switch in Or... Actually, no, I'll still try and get rid of this Venusaur, and then I'll Life Dew. Okay, so that means Basculegion's coming in. Yep, okay, very good. Yeah, so they brought in the Basculegion, pretty standard. Yeah, okay, that's alright. We might just lose to not Basculegion, just lose to Archelodon now, but we might be able to make it work. Rock Slide over Stomping Tantrum. Even if we had Stomping Tantrum in this situation, it's at +4, I believe? Or +3 at least, right? So, yeah, not really much we can do to get past it. In this situation, you can't Last Respects the Snorlax, and Last Respects isn't doing that much damage, all things considering. So we'll just hope for an Ice Beam freeze, on Archelodon, and they should Electro Shot the... Well, probably not Electro Shot, but they should Draco Meteorite, or Dragon Pulse. Last Respect for Vaporeon, we should survive, yep, very good. And then Dragon Pulse, very good, me mateys, yep. Okay, that's pretty much game, but I'll let them keep on going. Faint the Snorlax too, why not? So very good on my opponent to target the Vaporeon in that situation. They realized that the Snorlax couldn't really do anything in this sort of situation and just targeted down the Vaporeon. Very good, very good. Oh, it's Liquidation over a Wave Crash. Yeah, alright. And we survive a +2 Dragon Pulse too. That's very impressive, Snorlax. Oh no. Oh, +3, yeah. Oh, +2. No, it was +2, yeah. Very good. Alright. Let's see, what can we do? I think having Archelodon coverage is still probably what my team needs, right? I think switching out Dazzling Gleam for Alluring Voice is just a little bit better in the long run. We might need to switch in either that or bring back in Primarina, right, with all those Fairy Feather boosted Moonblasts, right? Because that's kind of what Primarina was there for before, but the only thing is Primarina's still weak to the Electro Shot. And in my opinion, if we're not running Primarina, maybe it is better to run Alluring Voice over Dazzling Gleam on Alcremie. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'll be back, me mateys. Another thing we could have done in that matchup too was decorate the Basculegion for those Shadow Ball into it, or pretty much decorate any Pokemon of our choice besides Audino and go for a move into it. The only issue is, with Mudsdale in particular, they had stamina boosted, right? And we didn't bring them Mudsdale too, and it was also very risky considering they were just going for those Electro Shots each turn, right? So I think having Alluring Voice in that situation would have benefited a little bit more. So let's keep on going. We might go one more match and then see how we do from there. Alright, let's see how we go, me mateys. I suspect Mega Meganium might have been able to handle the Archelodon matchup a little bit better. But, you know, we're not running Mega Meganium, so that's alright. Yeah. Alright, so, Charizard with Kingambit. I have not seen a Kingambit in ages. Let's see. You probably just run Charizard, Kingambit, right? Even if we run double water types, the Sun will mitigate the damage, and Kingambit does not appreciate... I mean, always loves to see a Basculegion. So, I think for this, I just go super standard, go Snorlax Audino. We can have Mudsdale. And then I kind of just like having Vaporeon on board. The only issue is that we probably need something for that Basculegion too. You know what? I'll try it out. Yeah, Basculegion in the back. This is kind of like a Meowscarada, right? The Shadow Ball into their Basculegion. If they didn't bring the Basculegion, then this all falls into pieces, me mateys. Oh no. Alright, let's see what they brought. So, Whimsicott Basque. Okay, very good. So, super standard Trick Room lead from me. Probably just a Wave Crash into the Audino's the best thing. Unless if they have Taunt again, but I'm gonna risk it. I don't think Heat Crash annihilates the Whimsicott, but always worth a shot. But if I get Wave Crashed on the Snorlax slot, is that a problem? Yeah, kind of, yeah. Oh, but I don't want to get Encored though, that's the problem. I'll go for a Heat Crash, why not? Okay. So you Wave Crash the Audino. Oh, Tailwind. Okay, very good. They probably don't know that Audino gets Trick Room then. Yep. And then Wave Crash the Audino slot. Very good. Oh, Audino takes that like a champ. We can Life Dew that. The only issue is that we probably want to do some damage into this Basculegion now. So I think I'll just Rock Slide and switch out the Audino. Ideally, on the second last turn of Trick Room, we should probably go for oh no. On the last turn of Trick Room, we should ideally go for the Audino switch in again. But considering, yeah, I think we can get away with this. It's going to feel a little bit bad if they decide to Last Respects that slot, but I don't think they will. But we should survive a base 50 power Last Respects. So they Encore the Audino slot, very good. And then Rock Slide does decent damage into the Basculegion. Oh, okay, critical hit, yeah, that's right. And Wave Crash for the same slot. Okay, oh, our Basculegion takes a lot of damage. Oof. Okay, but because they're in Tailwind, we can actually get away with Shadow Balling. Yeah, we can definitely get away with Shadow Balling. Okay. Shadow Ball, and then we'll just go for... They know we have Rock Slide. They know we have Rock Slide. I'm gonna go for a Double Edge. I think that might just do a bit better here. They're probably protecting the Charizard anyway, but yeah. And it's Kingambit, yeah. Okay, very good. We can still Heat Crash that. But yeah, now you want to Solar Beam our Basculegion, right? That's okay. Oh no, you just protect? That's alright. We don't outweigh the Kingambit by a significant margin, so Heat Crash isn't that good into it. If we get a special defense drop, that's so unfortunate for me, right? No special defense drop. Okay, thank you, Basculegion. Alright. 2 turns left of Trick Room. I think we still go for... I think we go for Mudsdale. Oh, no, they're gonna, Solar Beam the slot, right? Or Kotao. Alright. Rock Slide and switch out into Audino should be okay here. Your switch-in is the Basculegion. Basculegion still won't appreciate it, and it's still 2 turns left of Trick Room, so this is okay. So if you're Ironhead expecting us to switch into Audino, that's okay, right? But Rock Slide will get you if you don't have any bulk on Charizard, which it doesn't seem to be the case, so very good, me mateys. Okay, and Mudsdale should be fine to 1v1 the Kingambit outside of Trick Room, so not too bad. Unless if we miss high horsepower, of course. That can always happen, but if it does, well, whatever, me mateys. So in this case, if you have Protect on Basculegion, now's a perfect time to show it. And then, I guess just Heat Crash the Kingambit, even though it might not do any damage, but we do have Sun, it'll do a little bit of damage, so very good. Yeah! So very good, there goes the Basculegion, and then now it's just up to, I suppose, Mudsdale. Oh, low kick the Snorlax. Oh, very good. Oh. Okay, let's see who... Oh, wait, wasn't it? Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, no. Alright, very good, me mateys. Alright. So yeah, the main thing, I suppose... if Audino got like a Earth Power, that'd be very nice, right? I don't think that'll ever be the case, but one thing I would like to promote for Audino, please give a Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack would be so good for Audino. It just has a special normal attacking move. They gave a Tri-Attack in ZA, but not in Champion, so very unfortunate for Audino. And overall, I think it's not as good as it was in... overall, I think Basculegion Vaporeon is not as good as it was before. Sure, my opponents did lead everything to counter it, right? And that's kind of like how it goes sometimes. Because especially if like people have seen that video, right? They know what to expect from Vaporeon Basculegion. Yeah. It can work, but there's like a lot for it to go wrong, right? Especially now that we're a few seasons into Pokemon Champions, people are a lot more alert to most of the Pokemon that they come across, right? Even Basculegion females, not necessarily like the newest thing around, right? Those surfs still will hurt, but like it's not as effective as it was before, right? So I think next time I might go for Mega Electros, right? And we'll see how we can do with that. I need to put in Electros and then Mega Starmie. Oh boy. I think this being the variety season, it's still very nice. The switching around like teams is doing my head in terms of strategy, because as you can see in some of these matches, I'm still like trying to default into what I usually do with some of the older teams, like especially with like the Mega Malamar, right? I tried to make it a Trick Room and then essentially put in Malamar for Primarina with those hyper voices, right? Yeah, I might also give Mega Ampharos another go too, and try and fit in Typhlosion at some point. Typhlosion isn't quite as versatile as Armarouge, but lacking that psychic weakness means that we can go pretty good into the Gholdengo matchup. I mean, the psychic type means that we can go pretty good into the Gholdengo matchup, and as well as Kingambits too. Like, we don't have to fear the Dark or Ghost coverage in Typhlosion. Yeah, so very good, me mateys. Unfortunate that Basculegion didn't really get to show off its stuff too much, but that's okay. I mean, Basculegion had its moment in Season 1, so that's alright. No need to fret over what Basculegion is doing. The physical one is a little bit better in terms of, like, last respects, right? That's why most people run it, and that's why it's still meta-relevant. Very good, me mateys. So, that will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm Vuvi Yaloovie, and I will see you in the next one. Ta and ta-ta.